Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube live. Okay, this YouTube live is for telling about a huge discount offer for my live AI training, which I'm going to start on July 24th, just in 1 week. Okay, next Thursday. Okay. I already talked about that training program. Already I'm doing my first batch, so this July 24th will be my second batch. Okay, and it is a 4 week live online AI coaching program. It will be done through Google Meet. Okay, I already provided all the details in this blog post, and I provided the link in that description of that video. Okay, this live program, I mean, this live AI coaching program, it's like normally other similar kind of trainings, they are charging a lot of money, right? So that minimum is like in India, it is like 60,000 rupees. It's like more than $1,000 globally, right? So I thought of starting with a very low fees. I started with 12,000 rupees in India and $150 globally. But I needed to spend significant money for doing advertisements, right? Instead of doing that, I thought of giving discounts that will be encouraging more people, and people will be telling about that discount offers to others, right? In that way, without spending money to that advertisement. So in the case of spending money to advertisements, I need to set like a significant fee amount. Okay, but in this case, I need not fix that amount, right? So I can set very low price. So I thought of putting 3,000 rupees as a limited time offer in India. Okay, but again, like just to start in, I mean, to initiate that kinds of offer, it should be visible to other people, right? You got the point, right? So my intention is like keeping very low fees, that is 3,000 rupees in India. But people will be joining that live only when they know about this discount, right? So for that, again, I needed to spend money for doing advertisements. Again, I came up with this new plan of encouraging the blog readers and my video viewers to promote it. Okay, so for that, suppose if you are watching this video, you can just share this video on any social media, and then you can contact me to use the discount offer, the special discount offer. It will be like it will be like it will be valid. Okay, it will be valid till July 20th only. Okay, so just to do it before that time period, because I believe this kind of promotion will attract a lot of enrollments. Okay, so to stop that enrollment, I said that limitation, right? So it will be ending on July 20th. Suppose if there are still more slots are there, I'll be thinking about expanding that. But as of now, my plan is ending it on July 20th. Okay, so I'll be closing this offer on July 20th. Okay. Either you can share this blog post link or this video link, any kind of link talking about this offer. Okay, so you have to just share that link on any social media. Okay, irrespective of your followings. Okay, initially I thought of filtering it based on the number of followers, but initially I'm not bothering about that thing. Okay, but once after reaching certain enrollments, I'll be imposing that kind of limitations later. Okay, but as of now, initially that I'm putting it July 17th, but I extended it up to July 20th because reaching this scheme to the people, record people will be taking significant time, right? So July 20th is like a reasonable time, I believe. Okay, is there any questions? No questions. I'll be continuing this discussion. So my plan is like offering this up to July 20th. I'll be updating this blog post. Okay, so I already updated, I haven't refreshed. Okay, so July 20th. Okay, so another question, like many people will be thinking that if that fee is very low, they'll be tending to think that quality of the course may not be good, right? So for that purpose, I decided to make my recorded AA course for free for limited time period. Okay, so I already posted about that in my blog. Okay, that link also I linked in this description of this live video. You can just go through that, and here I provided about how to get this course for free. Okay, so you have to click this link and you have to click the buy this button, but need not make any payment because it is already loaded with 100% discount code. Okay, so again, it is very limited time offer, just for the purpose of like telling some or giving some preview about my live course, right? Because this recorded course, I started creating this recorded course few months back, but recently, based on my first batch of live training, I improved it further. Okay, so right now this recorded course is having around 8 hours of recorded videos and 8 AI related ebooks and a lot of infographics and many code samples. Okay, and some people will be still hesitating to get the free offer also, suspecting the course, the quality. Okay, so it's common. Even I will do that way only. Okay, so if you want to know about my recorded course quality, that same course is available at Udemy also. You can go to Udemy and search my name, Rajamanikam. Okay, so you can find this A for beginners course, right? Rajamanikam. You can click that. Okay, so a lot of people are joining this course and it is getting good ratings, 14 ratings, 4.5 ratings average. Okay, and you can preview a lot of videos. Okay, so if you are satisfied, you can use that free offer. Anyway, using free offer is not going to make any harm to you, right? So you can just to freely access my recorded AI course, go through that, and you can share your feedback with me if you don't like that. Okay, if you like that, you can think about joining live course, because recorded courses are okay to learn the things to some extent, but if you want more interactive sessions, and if you are if you are struggling in some place, and if you need some kind of guidance, that perfect solution is one-on-one coaching. But one-on-one coaching will be expensive, right? Very limited time, right? But in case of live batch kind of thing, we will be getting both benefits. It is very inexpensive because many people are sharing that expense, right? And at the same time, it will be interactive, like people, single person may not be continuously asking questions, right? It will be, everyone will be getting chance to ask questions, and getting the record guidance things. And moreover, suppose if someone is having some question, the same question will be in the minds of other people also. If that question is getting clarified, others can also understand that thing. And for discussions with the other people, you can learn some things, right? So it is like a very useful approach. Okay, that is why I prefer this batch kind of thing. So I am starting this second batch, but for some reason, say for example, if you're a working person and you wanted to learn only about RAG, or only about MCP or LangChain, LangGraph, that kind of frameworks, or any kind of specific purpose, and if you don't want to spend all the 16 sessions, and if you want to get like one-on-one coaching, and that case we can discuss it as a one-on-one coaching separately. It's for a single person, right? That way, that timing maybe we can discuss different. But in case of this live batch coaching, the timing is fixed. It is like 4 weeks training program, totaling 16 sessions, 4 sessions per week, like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, through the Google Meet in English. Okay. And, obviously, you'll be getting access to my recorded course also. Okay. The timing is 7:30 p.m. IST. It will be like 10 a.m. EST. So I decided to choose this time so that it will be covering all the time zones. People in India, UK, US, everyone can participate in this time period. So the first batch is like that only. Person from US also joined. India, person from India also joined. Okay. So that is why I selected this timing. Okay. And suppose if you need some weekend training or like any one-on-one coaching at any other timing, maybe as I said, we can discuss. You can start the discussion by contacting me by sending email to rajamanikam.a@gmail.com. You can find the email ID in this blog post. Okay. Suppose if you don't know how to reach this blog post, okay, already explained about that in my previous video. I will be explaining it again. Go to Google, search QPT space blog, QPT blog. QPT stands for Quality Point Technologies. Okay. So searching QPT space blog will show that blog, right? blog.qualitypointtech.com. You can just come here, and I just linked that key things at the top, like live coaching. Okay. So here there's a first this post like learn AI for free, right? That you can click. And in case of live AI coaching, you can click this. Okay. So here you can get the details. So just search QPT space blog. Okay. And come to this blog and you can get the details. Okay. So this is about my AI training. Let me summarize the thing. I'm starting my live AI coaching on July 24th, and I am giving huge discount offer in the next few days. If you want to make use of that offer, you need to just share that link, any kind of link, like this video link or my post on my blog about this live training. Okay, just to share that link on any social media, and then contact me, preferably with a screenshot, by sending screenshot to my email ID rajamanikam.a@gmail.com. Okay, and if you are in India, you can make the discounted payment through UPI. Okay, you can find the details here. Okay, that QR code is created for like 3,000 rupees, that standard discount. Okay, this special discount, you can just send that to my ID, UPI ID rajamanikam.a@, this one. Okay, I see, right? So you can send it. Okay, or here in the QR code, if it is having option to change the amount, just scan it and change the amount. But it should be done before July 20th. The offer will be ending on July 20th. Okay, if you are in other countries other than India, you can click this PayPal link. Okay, so there you can specify the amount. If you are going to use this offer, just you can pay $30. Okay, and remember to send the screenshot. Okay, either you can send the screenshot, but there is no approval process. As I said, as of now, I'm accepting any kind of sharing. You can share with like X, Twitter, Facebook. Even suppose if you are watching this YouTube video, and just you can share it on YouTube itself, YouTube post, right? Suppose if you are having LinkedIn profile, maybe you can share it on LinkedIn. And it's not like not because of this discount reason. Even if you feel that your friends are searching for some kind of quality AI training, live AI training for affordable price, they may be feeling that you are sharing useful information, right? WhatsApp groups, like everywhere you can share. Even if you are not having plans to join this training, you can make use of this opportunity, opportunity for helping your friends to use this offer, right? Okay, let me check any question is there. 1 second. No questions. Okay, so I'll be keep on continuing the talk. Recently, I like shared the link of this live through my newsletter and LinkedIn newsletter as well as Gumroad newsletter. So I believe people will be joining in few minutes. Okay, so by that time I'll be waiting for any questions. Okay, so the purpose of this live is to answer your questions, right? I keep on telling many things, and I don't know whether people are getting that things. Okay, so I wanted to clarify these things through this live. Okay, it will be useful for the people who are having questions in their mind, as well as others also, because other people also will be having similar kinds of questions, right? So just by going through this discussion, they can get a clear picture about my AI programs, like teaching program, as well as my content, right? I like a recorded course, I'm giving it free, and I'm uploading that content on my YouTube channel also. You can check that playlist, Learn AI. And here in that blog also, I keep on adding a lot of content. Okay, blog posts about AI related stuff. Okay. So as I mentioned here, mostly I'll be like talking about basics of AI and the machine learning, deep learning, retrieval augmented generation, RAG, model context protocol, MCP, LangChain, LangGraph, natural language processing, NLP, prompt engineering, AI chatbots, computer vision, agentic AI, that kind of topics I'll be discussing in that session. But I would like to keep it in a dynamic way based on the feedback from the participants. Okay, that is what my plan. So mostly I already covered a lot of things in the recorded course itself. In the recorded course itself, we can find more than 8 hours of tutorial videos. I already showed it in the Udemy, right? Here you can see that a lot of free sample pages also. Here you can see the duration of that, right? 9 hours on demand video. Okay, and a lot of code samples and articles, ebooks, a lot of ebooks. So like past few months, I have been putting a lot of effort to create these things, because personally I'm switching my career from web development. That career, previously I was in software testing, and then web development, doing small IT company, that kind of service company, running that kind of IT company. So I'm just to keep on moving, right? So recently I decided to fully engage myself with the AI related developments. Okay, so for that I put a lot of efforts to learn the things and practice a lot of things. So I thought of sharing with others by creating these recorded courses, selling through Udemy, Skillshare, Gumroad, like that. I started instead, but I found it difficult to find appropriate affiliates to promote that things. Okay, then I realized that the affiliates are expecting somewhat bigger amount. Okay, though I'm offering them 50 to 70% affiliate commission, that ebooks and that course prices are very low, right? I'm setting like $5 like that only. So people are not showing interest. I mean, affiliates are not showing interest to promote that kind of products. So I decided to introduce this live coaching, because in case of live coaching, other similar live coaching are charging more than $1,000, right? So in that case, 50% is more than $500 people can easily earn, right? But anyway, I thought of starting with small, I just set $150 only. And still people can earn 15 case of 50%, easily they can earn $75 simply by referring the people, because the conversion rate will be good, because the price is very low. But I couldn't find the appropriate affiliates. Okay, many people joined, but they are not knowing how to do it effectively. Some people are very greedy, they are just trying to cheat the people. Many people cheat in the sense, they are saying that they will be whether they can promote it this course can give job guarantee, like that. So I'm not allowing that kind of people, right? So my purpose is teaching the things, teaching about basics of AI and trendings, topics related to AI. I keep on going through a lot of social media like LinkedIn subreddits related to AI things, and I am following a lot of AI experts in LinkedIn, and I used to get a lot of updates from them. So apart from that, I used to go through research papers provided by a lot of key universities like MIT, Stanford, Harvard, that like that. In that things, I'm just understanding like latest things happening with AI, right? So basically, I was doing it for the purpose of uploading news videos in my on my YouTube channel. Right now, I'm stopping that process, and I'm fully focusing more on AI teaching, right? So I'm just using that knowledge or skills gathered during that phase. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is I keep on adding content, and I could understand market trend, other things are related to AI, and I create recorded courses or this live course, everything based on that thing only. So that what I'm trying to say is it will be useful to get job for the participants, but I'm not going to project in that way. So almost a lot of people are getting enrollments in that way only. So I don't encourage that kind of affiliates. Okay, so in that case, I needed to run paid advertisements to get enrollments, but in that way, I don't like that thing, because unnecessarily money is going to big corporates, right? Instead, I can just give discount to the people who are willing to share it on their social media. That is why I came up with this plan. Okay, so this plan is, I hope I clearly explained that. Suppose if you have any questions, you can ask me. Let me check any question is there. No questions, but I don't know whether live is going on, so let me check. Okay, and in the meantime, if you have any questions, even if you are watching it after some time, if the live is ended, the recorded version will be there. You can ask your questions as a comments in that section. Okay, I will be answering that questions. Okay, the purpose of doing this kinds of live is to get feedback from the users, right? I'm sharing my recorded course as a free to many people, and many people are using it. Okay, if we check that, we can see the numbers, it is more than 100 people. Let me check it. A lot of people are using 173 sales it's showing. Most of them are this free download only. A lot of people are using that free offer. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is I'm just trying to get feedback. Okay, just asking anyone to send your feedback as email to me, it's not going to work, right? Suppose if I am asking it interactively, through these kinds of live or Google Meet, people may share that, but talking to a lot of people through Google Meet, it's not effective. Initially I tried that option also, but that as of now I feel that it's not that much effective. So in that way, I decided to use this YouTube live effectively for getting feedback. That is the reason why I am starting this kinds of live program. Okay, so you can just listen what I'm saying, but the information is I already provided in this blog post. Okay, so you can just go through the blog post, you can access the free recorded course, and you can decide about joining the live training based on that. Okay, and if you want to get the discount offer, already here I explained how to do that. Okay, so you can just share that link on any social media, and you can contact me with the screenshot, and then you can use the discount offer. If you're in India, you can use by paying just 800 rupees, and if you're in other countries, you can use PayPal payment of $30. So it's a very, very low fees, right? So all these things are already there. Okay, the purpose of explaining these things again through this YouTube live is to get the feedback. Okay, because initially I thought I already clearly mentioned everything in my blog post, but I am talking about my experience with the first batch, right? So once after meeting with people, they started asking many questions, okay, unexpected questions, okay. So after that, I updated the blog post based on their questions, like updated the content to give answers to their questions also. So even this discount offer, we don't know, right? People will be coming up with questions like only when they start doing it, they can come up with questions, right? So I would like to answer them. I would like to first listen to them, okay? And that is the reason why I am starting this live. Okay, so any other questions? Even if you're listening to this video after the end of the live, you can just ask it through the comment section, or even you can ask your questions by sending email to me, okay? And mostly, as I explained here, that course will be, as I said, first thing is it will be like explaining the things that are in the recorded course, okay? Because I already spent a lot of time to create that recorded course effectively, giving basics and the latest things, useful things like that, okay? So obviously my intention in the live training is to explain them in an interactive way, okay? So same things I will be explaining them, and we can discuss, and we can discuss the clarifications, and we can do so many demos or live coding, right? And that way it will be useful. That is what my plan, that is what I'm doing for my first batch also, okay? So in that perspective, it will be useful for both AI developers, aspiring AI developers who want to start their career in AI related things, okay? And people who are willing to upskill, like suppose you may be working in IT industry, in development, even you may be in simple AI development, right? But you want to upskill yourself with like latest things, like or useful things, in demand things like RAG, retrieval augmented generation, MCP, model context protocol, and agentic AI, that kind of stuff, right? So if you are interested in that upskilling thing, it will be useful for you, and for business people, like my core objective of my, if you go through the blog, and if you go through my recorded course, you can understand I'm not interested in just giving theory and any just concepts as an island, okay? I would like to associate with how it can be implemented in business, and basically use cases, okay? What are the use cases, and what are the difficulties we may face when we implement it in any business use case, okay? So even if you're a business person, my training will be useful for you, how to effectively use AI, starting from simple AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and creating agentic AI chatbots, implementing RAG pipelines effective for your business, okay? So that is what I'm planning. Okay, but since many kinds of people will be joining in this batch, I will be covering the things from business perspective as well as the development perspective in a surface level. I won't be going very deep. Okay, maybe for that things I'll be creating separate video, and I'll be uploading it on my recorded course, and you can have access to that, right? You'll be having access, so you can obviously you can go through them, okay? And suppose specifically if you want one-on-one coach, maybe we can do it on hourly basis separately, okay? That is my plan. So prerequisites are not that much. Suppose if you know some Python, that will be useful, okay? Learning Python is very easy only, right? So on that process you can learn, okay? That's not a big deal, okay? So, but the thing is, you need to spend time to attend the course, including recorded course, okay? That is one thing, because since I'm offering that course for very low fees, people may just join and they may not be spending time, right? So in that case, it will be giving some negative impression about that course, okay? So in that case, I would suggest you to join this training. I mean, use this discount offer only when you are really interested in joining the training, and you will be able to spend significant time in learning in the sense attending the classes, as well as going through the recorded videos and the ebooks, and attending quiz, other things, like whatever I am suggesting. You should be able to spend significant time, like doing some small projects, executing demo or sample coding. Okay, so mostly I'll be giving more importance to RAG. That is what my plan. Okay, the reason is I already explained them in many places. From career perspective, learning RAG will be more important. Okay, so the MCP, that kind of server development, everything is okay. Right now they are in trending. Okay, but once after creating even the service providers will be creating MCP servers for their own products, and a lot of that party persons are creating, right? So that kind of thing, agentic, that kind of I mean, a lot of like models training, everything, lot of models. And if you go through Hugging Face, you can find more than 1 million models. Okay, and a lot of researchers are doing a lot of researchers. Okay, that is all okay. But from business perspective, I mean career perspective, the demand will be in RAG, because LLMs are very powerful. Okay, the LLMs, large language models, like that models that are used by applications like ChatGPT, Gemini, that are like trained with huge amounts of data with a lot of computing power. They're really useful, and simply by getting API access to them, we can create powerful AI applications, including powerful chatbot, other things, right? But in case of commercial usage, RAG plays important role, because that LLMs are not suitable for commercial usage, because they are prone to hallucination. Sometimes they will be giving irrelevant answers. We don't know when it will be doing that. Okay, so in that case, entirely from commercial perspective, entirely their usage is it's in a question mark. We cannot use it in critical applications like banking application, medical related applications. And another thing is knowledge cutoff date, right? All the LLMs are having a certain knowledge cutoff date. Okay, they won't be knowing anything about after that date, and lack of private information. So that LLMs are trained with public data only, right? But normally in a commercial setup, that use cases always involves with the private information, so LLMs are not useful in that case. For addressing all these three things, we always need to use RAG, retrieval augmented generation. That concept is very simple. I already explained it in my previous video. Even I uploaded one separate video for explaining about RAG. That retrieval augmented generation, that concept is very simple, as I explained in my previous videos. But in practically, based on our use cases, based on our data, based on our users, okay, in that perspective, making them really useful is a very, very huge task. Okay, but a lot of ready-made things are also there. Say, for example, in case of Notebook LM, it is internally using RAG, that kind of stuff, right? Because in the Notebook LM, we can upload the documents, PDF documents, or any kind of videos. Okay, a lot of things we can add as a source, and we can discuss with Notebook LM, correct? I already did a live video to explain that, and I'm using it for a lot of purpose, to learn the things, and to upload videos by creating podcasts for using this Notebook LM. So what I'm trying to say is, Notebook LM, if you upload the things, and if you ask it to create like mind map, or create a podcast, everything, it is able to do that, right? Summary information, like timeline information. So it is internally using RAG, retrieval augmented generation. We are uploading the documents, so it will be like doing the chunking and embedding. So maybe their pipeline, we don't know exactly how they are doing, but it is some kind of use case, right? So maybe so you can directly use this, but for if you want to make it suitable for your use case, there won't be much flexibility here, right? In these ready-made systems. So in that case, we need to go with our own way of creating RAG applications. Okay, so almost all the companies will be requiring that kind of skills. Okay, even if you go through subreddit discussion, the RAG. So a few months back only, someone created that RAG. Okay, so a lot of people are now discussing about RAG. Even a lot of RAG techniques, people are like coming up with a lot of RAG techniques. So yeah, based on our use cases, we need to create our own technique. That is a different case. Okay. So a lot of frameworks also there for RAG. Initially, LangChain, that was known for helpful for RAG like that, right? So now it is improving in a different perspective, like a LangGraph. They released LangGraph also. Recently, I uploaded one tutorial video about LangGraph. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that RAG is in good demand, but some people are saying that RAG is dead. Okay, if you go through various articles related to RAG, you can find that RAG is dead like that, because the reason is, the main reason for the need for RAG is say, as I said, that LLMs are not having information. We have to provide the context information, like private information or latest information. Okay, in that case, we are using RAG, right? As I explained in my previous videos, we will be retrieving the relevant chunk from the vector database based on the user query, and we will be sending that into the LLM for getting the response, right? The reason for doing all these things is that technical difficulties in sending all the information to the LLM. Otherwise, we can straight away send all the information, right? If you are having private information, you can connect your private information to the LLM, right? And in that case, you need not do everything, right? So from that perspective, people are saying that the RAG is dead, because previously that limitation was context window, right? Each and every LLM is having its own context window limit, context history, right? So we cannot send a lot of information to the LLM. The LLM cannot process all that information. They are having certain context window limit, but these days that limit is going like in a huge number, like more than million tokens like that. Okay, so in that case, that need for RAG is getting reduced, but it's not absolute. Like even if that technically, if that LLM is allowing to send a huge document along with the prompt, there are other issues are there. One is that API usage. API is not free, right? We have to pay for every token. Okay, in that case, if you are sending millions of tokens, that obviously the price, the charges will be, fees will be very high, right? That is one major constraint. And the other thing, even that LLM is able to receive that huge document, it doesn't mean that it can do it properly. So only when you send relevant information, then only it will be useful. That is the reason why that notebook LM will be very grounded. It will be avoiding any hallucination. But in case of LLMs, they can hallucinate that information or reply may not be that much relevant. The reason is they are provided with a lot of data. Notebook LM, that will be processing only the given data. So okay, so in that case, even if that huge LLM is having that relevant information, because of other informations, it is not working properly, right? So in that case, relevant information is important. At the same time, it is very important to avoid irrelevant information. Okay, it should be like only relevant information. And that scenario, that quality will be good. Okay, so if we consider that thing, then sending huge document along with the prompt to the LLM in the RAG process, it's not a good thing. Okay, technically, even though technically it's possible, it is not a good thing. In that case, still RAG is required. Though technically we will be able to send huge information, it is advisable to send only the relevant small information to get a maximum benefit, as well as to avoid unnecessary API usage fees. Okay, that is about RAG. So I will be giving importance to explain the RAG with the demo, and a lot of things are there. RAG is, as I said, the concept is simple. But we need to know how to do it effectively based on our use cases. Even if you want to create some kind of RAG application, you can outsource it to me. I can do it based on hourly charges. Okay. If you don't know whether you need RAG or something, just think about it. Your LLM is useful for you, like for customer support or any kind of application, and you feel that okay, it will be good if it is considering the new information, avoiding the hallucination, and it should be it will be good if it considers that private information when giving answer. That information can be in your database or in PDF file, or even it can be in books, something. Okay. In that case, we can work on it. Okay, so you will be getting better application by implementing simple RAG pipeline. Okay, and a lot of hype also there, a lot of RAG-related frameworks are there. I don't believe in them. Okay, so don't get diverted with that things. Maybe because it may be working, but there are a lot of hidden charges, lot of glitch, locking with them is one major constraint. Okay, but in case of LangChain, LangGraph, they are open source frameworks. Okay, so in that case you will be having more flexibility, even if they're supporting their stopping their supports in the future. You'll be having that library. You can open that things, and if you want to update in the future, maybe you can keep on updating. Okay. So mostly I will be giving more importance to RAG in that training, and as I said, just go through my recorded course. Okay, there you can find a lot of videos. If you go through here, you can find the details, right? Like starting from introduction and basics and simple AI applications and prompt engineering. That is very much important. I will be giving some importance, but recently that need for prompt engineering is getting reduced because of that MCP, right? So basically it's all about context. Okay, so when we were talking about RAG, I was saying that it should be having relevant context, then only the hallucinations will be avoided, right? That problems won't be there. So it's giving context. Okay, in that case, we were talking about the latest information, other things, right? So that is one way of providing context, a simple way. RAG is a simple way of providing, but these days even the case of RAG, one step is retrieving relevant chunks, but another step is creating a very effective prompt while sending that context along with the query to the LLM. We need to create system prompt in effective way. We have to ask the LLM to consider that the context. We can instruct the LLM to give more importance to the context, or we can ask it to consider it as an optional thing. That the effective system prompting is important even in the case of RAG or any kind of application. It's not just for using ChatGPT or Gemini. Prompt engineering is very important in developing AI applications also. Okay, so in that case, prompt engineering is very important. I will be talking about that, explaining about those things. Okay, and but recently that demand is that importance of prompt engineering is getting reduced because of that MCP, other things, right? They're making giving more context, right? Because they're technically they're not doing anything. Okay, so whatever the function calling, that features are actually game changer. But that things, even though technically LLMs allow as to use the function calling for connecting with external data and tools. That option was there long back, right? Many months it was there, but people were not using it that much effectively, because the developers have to go through the API details, and they need to put time for creating API connections, other things, and everyone will be doing, right? Suppose I am doing it for some getting connecting with the weather API, someone else also will be doing that, and again, suppose I need something, if it is not available, then I won't be connecting with that external data. Like that, lot of things were there as a constraints. Okay. But recently, because of that MCP, that concept, standardizing the connections, it's like Lego brick kind of stuff, right? So anyone can create a MCP server, and we can use that MCP server for connecting with that kind of external sources, or even the testers, like providers, they can also create a MCP server. Third parties can also create. So from a application developer perspective, we can just use the MCP server. We need not spend time for connecting with the external sources directly by unnecessarily spending a lot of time to connect with them, right? So in that perspective, that MCP, that kind of standardization, that plays important role in giving more context to the LLMs. Okay. Now the LLMs can talk with databases, the LLMs can access search API, okay, they can connect with a lot of service providers, external data, and a lot of things, right? So the context is now very very high. Okay, suppose if you are planning to ask something about you, and you are connecting your all social media to that AI application through MCP or any kind of simple way of connecting, okay. In that case, you need not tell much about you. It will be getting all your details, right? So in that case, that ecosystem, MCP based or powered that ecosystem is now growing very smoothly, and LangGraph, that kind of frameworks are supporting that, making the developments easy. So that agentic AI, that kind of applications we are seeing, right? So in that perspective, the need for learning about prompt engineering is getting reduced now. But anyway, the fundamental things will always be there, right? So maybe we can talk more about prompt engineering, okay? And suppose if that many people are interested in fundamental, I can explain them, but it is better to go through the recorded video. I explain them with some samples about basically I explain the difference between traditional programming and this AI. Okay, what is the difference between fundamental difference between traditional programming and AI, with samples like inch to centimeter, that conversion, and centigrade to Fahrenheit, that conversion, and grade to salary conversion, how that salary to grade conversion is different from other things, and how that your data is playing important role in case of AI based things. Okay, so in that perspective, if you want to understand the basics, I can talk about that. But it's based on the things, because we have 4 weeks in the live, okay, 16 sessions, so we need to plan accordingly. Okay, so as I said, it's all based on the participants. Okay, if all the participants are already having very fundamental understanding about AI, maybe we can focus more on latest things. Okay, otherwise we can explain the fundamental things. What is deep learning, how it is different from traditional machine learning. Okay, and the NLP also important, though right now we can straight away use the LLMs. Understanding LLMs like NLP, basic NLP with individual models also are somewhat helpful, right? Because LLMs, we need to spend a lot of money for using their API, right? To reduce the API usage, we can, if you are very good with the NLP and our use case is recurring very simple things, then we can like use very simple AI models. It's like similarly, it is true for computer vision also, using YOLO model. That things they're having a lot of use cases also. Even if you are planning for any kind of product development, you can consider that things also. So I'll be discussing those things. Okay. So it's, as I said, it's all based on like participants. I will be choosing the topics dynamically, but the core or an overview is like giving some basic understanding about TAA and explaining the key concepts with samples and demo with coding, live coding. Okay, and then talking about the latest things. Okay, that is what I plan to do in this second batch of live AI training. I learned a lot of lessons from my first batch. I'll be implementing them. The first thing I made changes. Previously I said 6 weeks. Okay, first batch. I feel people are interested up to 4th week only. Then they are not showing that much interest. So that there is a time limit, right? So in that case, I thought 4 weeks are enough. Okay, so second batch will be having only 4 weeks, and Saturday also that attendance was not good because it seems people are planning to spend time with family on Saturdays, right? So in that case, I just changed that timing also. So right now the second batch will be like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, 4 sessions per week. Okay, totally 16 sessions will be there. Okay. So I'm just what I'm trying to say is I keep on learning from my past batch experience, and I'll be implementing it. And even in the second batch also, I'll be dynamically choosing the topics and way of teaching based on the participants' current skill set and their expectation and their ability to learn the things quickly. Okay. And personally, I won't recommend much about vibe coding. Okay, it's important to know about that. That is okay. Okay, you can use vibe coding. But from professional career perspective, a lot of constraints are there. I already talked about that. Okay. Because you will not be learning anything. Okay, in the case of vibe coding, and you won't be having much control, and the corporates won't allow that because of the black box nature. Okay, a lot of constraints are there, but for creating something, for learning something, or like creating MVP for something, that kind of purpose, maybe you can go with vibe coding. That is okay. But my suggestion is you can use some LLMs for creating piece of code, and you should be having the full control about your coding, and you keep on discuss with the LLMs. Okay, and together you can create the code. So basically you have to use the LLM as or AI as assistant for your coding. You shouldn't allow it to do it everything. Okay. Then you will be facing difficulty in understanding that and troubleshooting or any kind of adding new features. A lot of constraints are there. Okay, so that is what my opinion about vibe coding. Okay, then that recorded course also, I added a lot of demo videos for a development. Okay, so all these things, whatever you are seeing in the Udemy, you will be seeing in my free offer also, Gumroad based thing. So if you are interested to get them, you can use this limited time offer. Okay, so you can just click this link. Okay, that link is loaded with 100% discount code QPT100. But as I said, it is limited time offer. Just use it when this offer is available. And I hope most of you are already having access to my free that AI recorded course. Because I shared this video link through newsletter. I already inform about this free offer, right? Suppose if you missed to use that offer, you can do it now before, but do it before that offer expires. Okay. But right now I don't have any specific time period. Okay. So I will be keep on doing it. Suppose if I am facing any difficulty because of this offer, that time maybe from Gumroad and any other perspective. Okay. Otherwise, I don't have any constraint in sharing that recorded course freely to others, because I already put a lot of effort. Okay, I'm selling it through Udemy, Skillshare, other things. Okay, so nothing harmful in freely sharing with others additionally, right? But the problem is uh, suppose if I'm facing any external problem because of this free offer. Say for example, if I want to enroll my course into premium, that kind of stuff, I don't know their rules and regulations. So maybe if they're asking to stop sharing with others in that sense, in that case, I will be stopping that free offer. Okay. Yeah, the few days back, I thought of adding it in the premium, but I dropped that plan because, like, I would like to keep the more control. Okay, in case of Gumroad, I can send newsletters, everything. So I would like to freely give that through Gumroad than selling it through like Udemy and Skillshare. Okay, yeah, suppose the Udemy and Skillshare, they are like bringing their own traffic, that is okay. I can sell to that traffic. But if I am generating traffic from my YouTube videos or my blog post, I would like to pass that to my Gumroad based website rajamanikam.com by giving this free offer. So in that case, I'll be getting email IDs of that people, and I can keep on sending newsletters. Suppose in the future I'm creating any kinds of new AI products or any kind of stuff, I can just introduce them easily. Okay. Because these days finding good affiliates is very difficult, so I thought of directly involving this promotion also. Okay, so let me check any question is there. So no questions. Okay, in that case mostly I think I can just stop this slide, and maybe I'll be doing another live also to discuss the things. Okay. Okay, suppose if you know any other way to promote this offer, just let me know. I will do that. Okay, thanks. Bye.